So, yeah, you got a strange quarterback situation. Adrian Martinez. Sooners played against him last year in a different jersey. Same thing happened last week. It's a new phenomenon in college football you're going to see more of. But how do you guys deal with that in terms of scouting, preparing, all those things? Do you care what Casey Thompson did at Texas, what Adrian Martinez did at Nebraska? How do you game plan for that kind of thing?
Well, we probably spent more time last week on the scheme that we knew we were going to see, and I had a little familiarity with that scheme with Coach Whipple. And with Adrian yesterday, I wanted to make sure these guys remember, so we had a little cut-up made of Adrian against the Sooners from a year ago, so they could get a really good picture of what, that looks like, just a reminder, without not trying to embarrass anybody or needing extra motivation. It's like, this is a dude now, and one of the best players in the Big Ten, and certainly systematically really fits their system. He's a little different than the quarterback they had a year ago, and so as you're looking at some of their stuff from a year ago, you just want to, plug somebody up, and also knowing that they're not doing everything this year that they're going to do. What you do, you kind of, again, itch where it scratches and take what you feel like you need to game day to be successful. And then you're always looking to evolve and add different wrinkles and things of that nature. So we did go back and look at Adrian. Big, strong, really fast, incredibly mobile, keeps his eyes down the field, does a great job on the dual threat, has a terrific touch on a deep ball. And again, got really good weapons as well, got a really good team and really good scheme to help him be successful.
And Brent, you talked about on defense striking that balance between aggressiveness and calculation. Is there a specific challenge when you talk about those two aspects in defending Deuce Vaughn this weekend and attacking him specifically?
Yeah, some weeks it's to stay in front of them. You know what I mean? Like, don't run yourself out of the play. So everybody you play is a little bit different. There'll be some similarities and some carryovers, but there's a different DNA every single week. And that's the fun part of coaching. Defending dynamic football players is you have some tough moments in your preparation or in the game itself, but it's a lot of fun. It's a great challenge. You want to go on a hunt, man. You want to go hunting. You don't want to just win. You want to go hunt. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of strategy, a lot of perseverance, endurance that it takes to win. That's the things that you most appreciate in life are things that you got to work for. That's what you value the most, are things that are hard to get. And winning is hard to get. Stopping really good players and good systems is really hard. And so, like every week, you put your heart and soul into it. And but calculation's part of it. Every single thing that we were talking about before, from a strategy standpoint, and aggressiveness is all part of it. And it's just like different flavors of ice cream. And what you're gonna, what you need to use, to stop this particular scheme or player or whatnot. But he's a great player. He's a hard guy to account for. He's a hard guy to tackle. You can have him dead to rights, and he makes plays in space, in the passing game. They do a great job with him. I got incredible respect for him. I'd love to have a whole locker room full of Deuce Vaughns. The guy plays tremendously big. He makes everyone around him better. A lot of fun to watch. Just a very explosive, game-changing kind of player.
Okay, last one, Lee Benson in the back.
Coach, in the back, you're coming off a big win over a traditional rival on the road. I know Kansas State probably wasn't expecting to lose to Tulane last week, but it happened. For you, it's the first time you're dealing as a head coach, with this kind of emotional win going into it, a Big 12 type game. I know you said that this next game is the most important game of the season, but got to do anything different, maybe to get the guys' attention, make sure they're college kids, so you don't want to have that letdown.
Yeah, last week's win for me, it was an emotional win. I wouldn't say that. It's like any other game you play. You self-evaluate, you assess, you certainly show appreciation for the players and the coach's hard work. Preparing and getting ready and competing in a game is really hard. Winning is even harder. So you always want to have an appreciation for what it takes to win. But last week's game is not unlike any other game to me. Again, with all due respect, if it's about us before, it's certainly about us, after as well, and it will be moving forward. So I don't have to change anything up. We have a very clear vision for a routine and what it takes to get our guys ready to play and compete at a high level. Again, it's really two-part. What's difficult as you prepare every week is again starting over, flushing that. Again, you're talking about young people, so if they had success, it's the hardest time to teach and coach is through success. And so, who likes to be told that, okay, great job here, but man, these things were terrible? No, it doesn't, resonate with a whole lot of people, but in our world, it needs to. And because they're going to find you, when people are breaking you down, they're not looking at all the great things that you do. They're looking for opportunities. They're certainly looking for tendencies, but they're looking for opportunities to expose weakness and it's, to neutralize what you do best. So, this week will be no different than any other week. And again, I've just, what I told myself, I'm going to be a head coach now, and I need to lead everybody. But I don't mind that, getting our guys to have the right mindset and the right focus. I've been doing it on one side of the ball. Now I got to get everybody to do it, and I got to lead by example. And when I'm at my best is just focusing on, again, what it takes to win this week. And what helps me is staying in this structure in a minute-to-minute focused intensity and structure to help be, the compass for the week. Here's what we do Monday, here's what we do Tuesday, here's what we do Wednesday, here's what we do Thursday, so forth and so on. So, I think that's what helps all of us stay in our lane and keep, give us an opportunity to be successful anyway.
For more information, you can visit TulsaWorld.com.